Hello, it's Debbie with Painting Junkie. Good morning. How are you today? Did you join me last night? I hope you did, but if you didn't, I had a purse burning event, live tutorial, and we burned this big purse. I'm going to show you. This was the sample that I burned just to practice. This was my practice purse. And I introduced you to Vivian. This is my friend Vivian. I've lost my mind, I know. This is my friend Vivian who lives at my house. I got her from my friend Angie, and she is here to style my hats and clothes, I guess, but to show you how easy it is to wear hats and purses that I burn. Okay, that doesn't really stay on her shoulder that well, but anyway, it goes with her outfit and it kind of stays. Anyway, doesn't she look cute? And you know what? The green hat goes with her also, by the way. I was going to show you what I did to the green hat. I wore the green hat last night, and watching it back, I realized I probably should have taken that hat off because it might have impeded the view a little bit. So sorry about that if you watched. But what I did is I chose one of the ribbons I had, and then I put on one of the bands because I have so many of these hats that I take the bands off of, and I just have a bin of bands that I take the bands off of. And so this is from my pink hat, and then these have a little loop in them, and they're perfect for just a small little feather. Isn't that great? And so this is just one. I don't like to glue them on because I like to change them. Hey, Cheryl, thanks for joining. I hope that, hey, tell me something so that I can see comments, because I think when one person talks to me, then I can start to see them. But anyway, this is the band that I put on the green hat that I did with you for 3 days last week. And so, yeah, I wore this last night, and I think it kind of got in the way, so I'm sorry about that. I learned that I need to take my hat off when I'm teaching. So anyway, yeah, that is the band that I decided to put on this for now. And I can change it because I like to do that with outfits. Oh, good morning, Shannon. I see comments. Yay, thank you so much. Okay, so you ladies joined me, I believe, last night. I know Shannon did, and I'm pretty sure Cheryl did, so thank you for doing that. I was looking at this purse, and I'm like, it needs a little bit more, because I did 3 separate images, well, 4 actually, with the dragonfly. And I'm like, it doesn't really mesh. It doesn't really go together. So we're going to make it mesh this morning. You know how I said sometimes you just kind of have to wait and let it percolate and just kind of let it sit and think about it a little bit? I did that. And I came back this morning, I'm like, yeah, I like it, but it needs to come together a little bit better. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn you down, and I also have you a little closer so you can see me burn a little better. I'm learning, right? Everyone's learning. So I'm going to turn you down so you can see me better, and we're going to talk about Sizzle Sisters is open. Sizzle Sisters is open for 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and Friday. 3 days. We want you in there. We want you in there to join us in this burning journey. Okay, I'm going to loosen this up and make it go even more. Now, I probably cannot see comments. Okay. I probably can't see comments. I will try. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I drew some lines. You probably can't see the lines because they're very light. Yeah, maybe you can. But I'm going to put some of these branches, these little, I kind of think they look a little Japanese. I'm going to put some of these branches throughout, and then I'm going to put some of this greenery over here. So let's get to burning and talking. And I think I might add another dragonfly, and I'm going to show you how to reverse it easily. I thought that would be helpful. Okay, so my handy dandy burner that I got from Harbor Freight. It was a $10 one. And I'm going to clean it off. I got this handy dandy cleaner too. It's a little bit better than a wet sponge. Plus I didn't wet my sponge this morning. And I didn't do this last night. Okay. All right, let's go over here. Oh, I need to get my light on. And I did realize that I need to realize that, need that light. And I need my fan, and I need to talk louder. I will definitely talk louder. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do the greenery leaves over here first. This burns so, I love this purse. Actually, I'm gonna try to, this light's kind of in my way here. I'm gonna try to use this bag today if I can get my junk in it. I'm going to lunch with my retired teacher friends. It's Wednesday, and we're called the Wednesday Women. I got too much stuff. I showed you guys a behind the scenes picture earlier today, and I realized that I need to clear off some junk on my table. Okay, let's do both of these lines, and then I'll go do leaves. It's really hard because it's lumpy under here. So that's the only thing I'd say about this purse, is that this is folded up under here. The bottom is folded up, which makes this really lumpy. So beware of that when you're burning. But since you have a light touch and you don't have to press really hard, it's okay. Okay, there's my stems. Now I can turn and do some leaves. I do a lot of turning because I want it to be comfortable. I want it to be comfortable. Okay, and this light needs to go up a little bit. All right, we're going to start at the top. And you'll also see me like stretching out this because of the lumps. I have to like flatten it. I have to keep flattening it to burn. Oh, that one got a little wonky. But in the grand scheme of this whole person, no one's ever going to notice that little wonky leaf. That's for sure. I'm going to go back and put a little bloop in there. Okay. Let's go make some over here. Hey, Jamie. I decided to add some to this purse. It just didn't flow. It needed some more. So that's what we do as artists, right? When you need to add something, you add something. We're going to connect those down there. All right, so what do you guys think about Vivian? Oh my goodness, have I lost my ever-loving mind? I shouldn't be as excited as I am about her, but I've always wanted a dress form to, like, you know, I don't know, try on my clothes, I suppose, I don't know. And, but now I get to try on my hats too and see, you know, what they look like with different outfits without me trying them on, and then take pictures to show you. Okay, now I'm going, the rest of this is going to be a lot of these little branches. And so lots of squiggles. Lots of squiggles. I love these. And I did some main branches. I'll probably add some little sides. I'm gonna trace what I put on here. I used a friction pin this time in case I changed my mind, because it will disappear with heat. But I thought that if I did this and added to, whoa, that one went away. Added to all of this over here, it would flow better. Because it just seemed like there were separate things. So I needed it to come together. And it didn't do that, so let's do it. I needed to sleep on it, I guess. So here we are, doing more. So Sizzle Sisters is open. I am so excited to welcome some new friends to our community. And later today, I'm going to be foiling. I'm going to show you what I've already foiled. And then I'm going to give the tutorial on how to do it. Let's see, these are just kind of, okay. I had to review on what I'm doing here. Kind of on the side. I like these little, I don't know what these are. And in the membership, in the Sizzle Sisters, my community is so wonderful. They share and they support, and they not only share their work, but they share things that they have found, ideas that they have found online. They share their work, what they've been working on. These aren't very wiggly. Or curvy. And I do one tutorial a month, but I've added some bonuses. Another thing that I add is just some fun hat humor. And I'm going to start adding some more just like hat etiquette and hat rules, I guess you'd say. And I'm also going to be burning more than just hats like this, like purses. I've seen some belts also. I'd like to do some belts perhaps. But I have to find the source. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned that I talk about sourcing the supplies that we use. When I find a good source, then I let you know and I give you links. Okay, I may have to go over here and check that again. What do you think? Is this making this all go together a little bit better? No press and seal today. Well, actually, I take that back. I'm going to use it in a minute, and I'm going to show you how. All right. I'm feeling a little here. I think it adds when you put them on the branch too, and not just the ends. Okay. The tail goes right down in there, doesn't it? Okay, that looks a lot more like one, even though there's three separate, it kind of, I like that a lot better. What do you guys think? Okay, I gotta tilt you up. How's Viv today? Well, she is doing fab. My mom would say, if anyone is looking so close to see the oops, you're right. You're right, Shannon. Okay, you're right. Okay, let me show you one more tip. Somebody asked me the other day in Sizzle Sisters. Okay, so this dragonfly is the one I made. Okay, but I don't want to do the same dragonfly. Okay, going the same way. So what you do is you turn it over to the other side, and you either use a light board or a window. That's what I used because it's sunny out today. I used the window to make it go the other way. Okay, so the tail's going this way, and this tail's going to go this way. And I've got my other thicker. Oh, I went off there. So you just turn your paper over. So that's going that way, and I'm going to put it up here because this guy's down the flowers too much, I think. So this guy needs to go up. And when I said that this simple guy was one of my favorite parts of this, it is. I love this little simple dragonfly. All right, I'm going to use this thicker. Oh my. This thicker nib, this wire nib that's rounded. Okay, let's just go around. Oh, can you guys see? I forgot to tilt you back down. Be comfortable. When I take that off, I'm gonna flick it like not a blunt point. You know what I mean? See, I wasn't right on there, but I don't care. Get close. All right, his head's my favorite part. It's just so simple. It's like that. All right, let me pick that little. Okay, now, I just want to make this like a little, yeah. Okay, let's put that back, and, hold on. This isn't very thick here. I want to go around this again. Okay, now I'll turn it around and show you. I think it's going to be done now. What do you think? Is it too close? Can you see everything? Kind of. All right. I added these two things, and I added all the little, I think it meshes a lot better now. What do you think? I think it's much better. I'm going to turn this off. All right. So that was just a quick little chat and char today, reminding everybody that Sizzle Sisters is open for 3 days until Friday night at midnight. And if you join by noon today, which is not very long, about an hour and a half, hour-ish from now, Central, I will get you in the group and you can join us for the live tutorial. Oh, I was going to show you the foiling. Okay, so these are the foilings I've done so far. I had a denim hat and I put on cheetah. Isn't that cute? I love that. I've already worn this one. I took the tags off because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all these hats. So I left the tags on in case I sell them. Now this one, I'm just not sure. I foiled and it's like a tooled leather, but it's really hard to see. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might even foil over it again. So this is like I don't know. This is maybe an oopsie. It could be a learning. Love this one. Right? I got a lot of animal print. I think all of my foil is animal print this first time. So love that one. And I put pink on this, on the burgundy, and it really sets it off. It almost goes with my outfit today, but not quite. So I would actually wear all 3 of these. So I should probably take these tags off because I would actually wear all these. So we're going to learn how to do that today in Sizzle Sisters. So if you want to watch the live tutorial for that, then you can join this afternoon or this morning and get in on that live tutorial. So anyway, thank you guys for joining in live. And if you watch the replay, let me know. And yeah, I like the denim too. That's why I've already worn it. That's my favorite of all of them. So yeah, I will see you guys. Let's see. I probably hop back on. I don't know when I'll hop back on. You just never know when I'll hop back on. I won't be on tomorrow. I will not be on tomorrow, I know that. I might hop back on Friday. Who knows? But anyway, I'll definitely be back on next Wednesday for Chat and Char. So I'll see you guys then, and have a good day. Bye.